video was made possible thanks to the support of assetprotection.au, supporting security professionals achieve more with the Aritech range of products.
All right, let's talk WMS Pro. Today, we're going to walk through one of the most common, most essential tasks you'll ever do, adding a new cardholder to your security system. If you're managing who gets in and out of your building, you need to know this inside and out. So let's jump right in. So, you've got a new employee starting, or maybe a contractor who needs access for just a week. Getting them set up in WMS Pro involves just a few key steps. We're going to go through each one step by step so you can get it right every single time. Okay, here we are, the main dashboard. This is mission control, right? Our goal is pretty simple. Take a new person, give them a card, and make sure that card actually works. It all breaks down into three main parts: creating the user, linking their credential, and then, the most important part, assigning their access rights. Let's start with part one. First things first, we've got to create a profile for this person. And this is more than just typing a name into a list. You're actually building their digital identity right inside your security network. So, look over on the left-hand side of your screen. See that Cardholders menu? That's our starting point. Give that a click and you'll see your whole list of current users. From there, just find that big blue plus create button. You really can't miss it. Now, this screen looks pretty simple, but there's a really key detail here. Obviously, you're going to fill in the first name and last name. That's a no-brainer. So get those basics filled in, click Save, and boom! The profile is officially in the system. All right, so the person exists in the system now. Great. But they can't open anything yet. Now we need to give them their digital key. This step is all about connecting that physical plastic card in their hand to the digital profile we just made. So, WMS Pro gives you a few ways to tackle this. You can just type the card numbers in yourself. That's manual entry. You could also have a reader learn the card just by tapping it, which is pretty cool. Or if you've got a big stack of cards preloaded, you can just assign one from the list. But for today, we're going to stick with the most common, most direct method, manual entry. Now, this is where you need to pay close attention. Inside the User's Credentials tab, first pick the right card format. Tecom 27-bit is a pretty common one. Then you have to carefully, very carefully, type in the site code and the card number right off the physical card. Seriously, one wrong number here and the whole thing just won't work. And once you hit save, there it is. You'll see the credential pop up right there under the user's profile. This screen is your confirmation that the link is made. The system now knows this person belongs to this card. They're officially linked. But can they open doors yet? Nope, not quite. Okay, now for what is probably the most important step of the whole process. I mean, a card that doesn't open any doors is just a useless piece of plastic, right? This is where we tell the system exactly which doors this person is allowed to open and when. But before we can do that, you've got to understand a concept called a CAG, or Controller Access Group. The easiest way to think about it is like a master key ring. Instead of handing someone a key for the front door, another for the server room, and a third for the office, you just give them the office staff key ring. It's already got all the right keys on it. It's a super efficient way to manage permissions. So let's head back to our cardholder's profile and click on the Access Groups tab. What you'll see is a list of your controllers. Those are the brains of the operation, the boxes that actually control the doors. See that little assign symbol next to each one? That's what we need to click. And when you click that, this little pop-up window appears. This is your list of available kegs, those key rings we just talked about. This is where your good planning really shines. You can choose something like all doors 24/7 for a manager, or maybe office staff for a new team member. You just pick the one that fits, click OK, and you're almost there. Okay. So we've done all the programming in the software, but we're not quite finished. We need to make sure this information gets from the computer to the actual hardware on the wall. And then we've got to test it to make sure it all works like it's supposed to. And here's the great part. WMS Pro makes this super easy. You don't have to manually push the update or anything like that. The system is smart. The moment you save that record with the new access rights, it automatically puts the update in a queue to be sent out to the physical controllers. It just works. Before we wrap up, let me give you a few pro tips. First, always verify. As soon as you're done, go swipe that card on a reader and watch the event log on your dashboard. You want to see that access granted message. Second, if you see access denied, unknown card, don't panic. 9 times out of 10, it's just a typo in the site code or card number. Just go back and double check. And finally, if you have to add a whole department, please don't do this one by one. Use the bulk import tool with a CSV file. It will save you a massive amount of time. And there you have it. That's the whole process, start to finish, for adding one user. Once you've got this fundamental skill down, you're really ready to start leveraging some of the more powerful features that WMS Pro has to offer. Honestly, everything builds on what we just did. Knowing this process is the foundation. From here, you can explore setting up that bulk import tool for hundreds of users, or configuring custom photo ID templates for printing badges, or even diving into advanced troubleshooting. Mastering this one skill truly empowers you to manage your entire security ecosystem.